How is everybody doing on this lovely Thursday? So welcome back to the Foodie Jerry channel. So tonight I'm going to make my version of Sloppy Joes, which I call Sloppy Jerry's. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cook some bacon because I like to add bacon to my Sloppy Jerry's. So I got 6 pieces of bacon here. I got my oven preheated to 400. Cook this for about 10 to 20 minutes. I'm going to put it in for 10 minutes. I'm going to check it. It usually cooks between 10 to 15. But every oven's different. So then after this, I'll show you my mix. We're also gonna need ground beef. I'm gonna need some tomato sauce. I don't add ketchup to my sloppy joes like a lot of people do. I have my barbecue sauce, and then a whole bunch of different seasons, and then probably just gonna make some French fries to go with it. Put it on the roll, put some cheese, and we have a easy sloppy Jerry dinner for tonight. How's everybody doing? So I got all my spices ready. So we're going to start off with a tablespoon of brown sugar. You can use light, you can use dark, doesn't matter. And it's going to be a heaping tablespoon. This is probably, I'm going to use probably about a half a pound to 3/4 of a pound of ground beef. We're going to do, I have to find my teaspoon. Okay, so we're going to do 1.5 teaspoons of chili powder. So I have a half a teaspoon here, so I'm going to do 3 of these. We're going to do a teaspoon of garlic powder. Now remember, this is a half a teaspoon, so we're going to do a teaspoon of onion powder. Now you can also use fresh onions. You can put some fresh bell pepper in there too if you want. I'm not going to put any fresh onions or fresh bell pepper in it. I just don't feel like it in the mood tonight, but you know, you can mince up 1 bell pepper, mince up a half an onion if you want to. Then we're going to put a teaspoon of oregano. You can also use basil. I don't have any basil. I forgot to buy basil when I was at the store today, but it's not going to really make that much of a difference in the taste. And we're going to do a teaspoon of ground pepper. We're going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper. And I'm also going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of a little cayenne pepper too, because I like mine's a little spicy. And yeah, you can adjust the seasonings as you want. You know, you could put paprika in there if you want. You know. Now, when you do use cayenne, just be very careful with cayenne, because cayenne, you know, you lose a little too much, it can make it a lot more spicy. So just a 1/4 teaspoon of the cayenne. And then we're going to put a teaspoon of salt. Then we're going to mix this all up so everything gets nice and blended together. And, you know, doesn't matter what kind of salt. You know, my favorite salt is kosher salt or pink Himalayan salt, but I don't have any pink Himalayan salt, so we're going to use a little kosher salt tonight. And then we're just going to mix all that goodness together. I'm just going to mix everything so everything gets nice and blended. And then I'm just going to put this on the side because we got to brown the ground beef. Once you brown the ground beef, we're going to drain the grease out because we don't want the extra grease. And I'll get back to you in a couple minutes. So how's everybody doing? So the bacon came out nice and crispy, so I'm going to cut the bacon up. So, and this we're going to add after we brown the meat. And you know, the bacon could be big, small, however your little heart desires. You can even crumble it with your hands if you want. I just like to use a knife so I don't have greasy hands. Yeah, like I said, I just use 6 slices of bacon. And get all your nice bacon there. I'm just going to put it in the little cup here to save it for later. How's everybody doing? So I got my ground beef in there. I got my spatula. We want to grind this up, but the first thing we want to do, we just want to break up all the beef so it's nice pieces. You can take a spatula, a spoon, whatever's easier. And like I said, it's about a half a pound to 3/4 pound of beef. I guess I'm just breaking up into smaller pieces, that's all. Just cooks better that way, more evenly. I do apologize for the noise. And once that's done, just take a regular spoon and you're just going to keep mixing the beef around. And this is just pretty much so it gets nice and brown evenly. Then once it's all nice and brown, we're going to drain it so there's no grease in it. So now the ground beef's all nice and brown, see? You just want to get rid of the oil. So I got my colander over here. I'm just going to put the ground beef. Just like that, right over the sink. You're going to drain all that oil out. And then we put the ground beef back in the pan. Then we're going to add some tomato sauce. We're going to add some barbecue sauce. We're going to add the seasoning. We'll let that cook for a couple minutes. Once everything gets nice and marinated and married together, all the nice flavors, everything, then we'll add the bacon. So we got the beef all nice and brown. We're going to add 1/8 cup of tomato sauce. Now this is the fresh tomato sauce I made the other day. You can use a canned tomato sauce if you like. Actually, we're going to add 2/8, so a fourth. Add a fourth of tomato sauce. And we're going to add a 1/2 cup of barbecue sauce. Now this is a 1/4 of a cup, so that's why I'm adding 2 of them. Now I'm going to put the oven on. It's about half right now. You're going to add all your seasoning. And we're just going to add just a little water. The water just helps everything nice bind together. Just a little bit, not much. That just helps everything bind a little better. Then we're going to take a spoon and we're going to mix everything together. And that's how you make sloppy joeys. So we're going to cook this for about 15 to 20 minutes. I got french fries cooking in the oven for another 15 minutes. Everything will be nice and ready. And we'll have an awesome dinner for tonight. Yeah, so just want to make sure everything's nice and mixed in there. And bring that up to a boil. Once that gets up to a boil, we're going to simmer it down, cook it for about 10 to 15 minutes. So I hope everybody enjoys. So now we got everything all nice and mixed together. We're going to add the bacon. Now, if you want my recipe for my barbecue sauce, just watch my video for the barbecue sauce. You can use, store-bought barbecue sauce. When I don't have homemade barbecue sauce, I usually have Sweet Baby Ray's. That's usually my go-to bottled barbecue sauce. But I'm going to try to start making my own sauce all the time now. So, just add the bacon, get all that stuff nice and mixed in together, and we're just going to let that cook. So that's brought up to boil. So now I lowered it to about 2. I'm going to take a taste test. Always use a clean spoon when you're tasting your food, because you don't want to, spread your germs with other people. and it's perfect. I'm just gonna let that cook now. Hey, how's everybody doing? So the french fries are nice and cooked. I'm gonna add this to the bowl. So I like my french fries, I like to season them with a little garlic salt. You know, you can put other stuff, you can put onion powder, garlic salt, chili powder, paprika, whatever you like, but I like garlic salt, a little Parmigiano. And mix that all in there, and then I'm just gonna go like that and just mix everything together. And then over here, the sloppy joeys is all nice and ready. And now we got some good dinner. And that's the dinner. Some sloppy joeys, french fries, you got some fresh shredded cheese. As always, I like to add my own shredded cheese. And that's dinner. So I hope you enjoy my videos. Until the next video, have a great night, enjoy your weekend, and that's all.